Hi, beautiful people. I officially welcome you to 2026. This year is packed with a lot of goodies, and I'm sure that it's going to be wonderful and great year for each and every one of you. I welcome you back to my channel. It's been a little while here, but I'm back. I'm here to share some tips on staying winning in 2026. And if you're like me that wants to stay winning this 2026, then I guess this video is for you. So I'll be breaking these tips down into four. First tip I'll be sharing is do not repeat the mistakes of the previous year. And what do I mean? Mistakes are bound to happen. You've made a lot of mistakes in the past year. Now it will be bad if you continue making such mistakes this year. That means you've not learned anything. They say when we make mistakes, we learn from it. But if you keep repeating the same mistakes you made last year, this year, then that means you're not ready to win, and that means you've not learned from the mistakes you've made. Now, mistakes are meant to make you push better, to be better, and to do more. Let's take for instance, in your place of work, they keep correcting you by a particular thing. You keep making mistakes on a particular task, and every month they keep correcting you. Now you would only win if by 2026 those mistakes they kept correcting you on, you no longer make such mistakes. Now you're an expert at that particular task, and to the extent that they know, they start giving you more responsibilities because they've seen that you've moved past that moment of making mistakes. Now they've seen that yes, you are now pushing to be better. By so doing, you've won already, and you've made yourself relevant at your place of work. That's the first tip. The second tip I will be sharing is do not compare. You see, when you start comparing yourself to other people, there's a way it dampen your spirit. There's a way it makes you feel like you are not even relevant. There's a way it makes you feel like you are not worth it. So do not compare yourself. Everyone's growth is different. The way everyone ascends the ladder, the way everyone ascends the good ladder is quite different. So if you know that you are making headway in your place of work, in your business, in your career, you are making steady growth, yes, that means it's a win for you. What you need to do is try to improve in your career, make more research on how you're going to stay relevant in that particular field you are in your place of work, because you don't expect people recommending you for something better when they see that you are not even improving. So by the time you start comparing yourself to other people, how this person is this, do you know this, do you know the effort it took such a person to get to that stage? So you also need to build that path for yourself. You also need to improve on that ability you have. You also need to improve on that skill you have. You also need to improve in that business for you to actually launch into the next level and for you to actually win this 2026. I hope I'm clear. Now let's move to the next one. Now the next one I will be sharing is document your progress. Wow, I feel like I'm going to dwell a little more on this. You see, people who are on social media, let's take for instance on Instagram, business owner on Instagram, content creator on Instagram, by the time they post on Instagram, start documenting from probably when they had maybe one customer patronizing them, maybe two customers patronizing them, three customers patronizing them. People are seeing that steady growth. They were carrying people along from their days of little beginning, and when they start having maybe 100 customers patronizing them in a day, in a week, people start saying that, oh wow, nobody will say what did this person do. Already they've seen the parts, they've seen the authenticity. This person has documented his or her win. The days of no customers patronizing, the days of 2 customers, the days of 3 customers, the days of 4 customers, the days of 20 customers, the days of 50 customers. Now by the time they move to start servicing a lot of people, by the time maybe celebrities start patronizing them, by the time people of influence, people that matter, start patronizing them, no one will be surprised because they've documented their growth. They were posting it on the media, not for anybody's clap or well done. They were posting it as the way they were progressing, because it's like they're keeping record. People can actually see their growth. So it wouldn't surprise anyone when they finally hit that goal, or when they finally make it big. No one will be surprised because they've actually paid their dues. Also on LinkedIn, you see people posting on LinkedIn, people saying, oh, I've done this, I did this, I started from so. They were posting when they started from customer service. They posted when they started training. Maybe their aim is to become a tech bro or tech sis. Now they posted from when they started training with some organization that offers training for technical roles. Now they started training, they were posting on their their LinkedIn. Oh, today I learned this, tomorrow I learned this, and this we're posting their progress, how they were making. And when they started maybe internship in a particular organization, they posted how they started the internship, they posted all what they've learned and all. By the time they finally become fully integrated into the tech role, no one will be surprised, because they've paid their dues and they documented their progress. So document your progress. Even if you feel no one is seeing you, it's going to speak for you in a way you are not even expecting. So always learn to document your progress. I'm speaking to you, and I'm also speaking to myself. Let's learn to document our progress, because we never can tell when we are going to eat it. The last thing I'm going to be leaving you with is be consistent. See, it's not okay for you to jump into this particular thing, jump into this particular thing, jump into this particular thing. Discover a niche for yourself. Discover a particular thing you can do better at, and that and people would love you when you do it. You know that yes, you have passion for this, you want to do this, and you want to do it big. Pick that particular thing, dwell on it, and be consistent. Don't pick it today and then tomorrow you drop it. No, be consistent on it, build on it. Even when you feel like, oh, it's not really coming through for you, it's gonna still come through. But they say consistency is the goal. Be consistent. Consistency brings about what? Result. Consistency yields great results. So be consistent. By the time you are consistent, you start seeing the results. And you see people maybe on Instagram, they posted even the days when they didn't make any sales at all, they still did not get discouraged. They were posting even at the time when they felt like, I didn't make any sales, I'm actually going to post today, and they decided that no, I will push. I know that there are days that this would happen, but I will still push. That would not stop me from posting. They were consistently posting, and people are watching. The algorithm notices, oh, this person is consistent in their posting. The algorithm can just decide to just push their products to people who are actually needing it, to people who actually matters. And before you know it, they start patronizing their product, they start engaging them, they start even recommending them to other people. Before you know it, they eat it big. That's because they are consistent. They did not give up. They were consistent. At days where they felt like they were tired, they were not tired. They did not give up. They pushed, and that yielded great results for them. So be consistent this 2026. I'm talking to myself too. I'm going to be consistent with whatever thing that I find myself doing. I would be consistent, and I hope to yield better result. I'll leave you with this. Remember, 2026 doesn't need you to be perfect. It needs you to be consistent, adaptable, and focused. If you can do this, you are already winning. And it's a wrap on this particular video. Bye guys, and I will see you in my next video. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If this is your first time on my channel, you're welcome. And please don't forget to subscribe and share this video. I love you guys. Bye.